What's happening, boys and girls? I am the Anthro Metal, and this is Today in Gaming. So, we had a pretty light day of news today. Just gonna run down. There are a couple of big stories. First main one is that we did get the confirmation of Zombie Chronicles through a Twitch stream. Unfortunately, I forgot to write down who the streamer was, but he was presented with from the Black Ops 3 community, from the guy that makes from someone on the team there. So it is Zombie Chronicles. It is going to be a DLC, the 5th DLC for Black Ops 3. It is scheduled to come out on May 16th, actually. So pretty soon. We're supposed to be getting like a full reveal and other stuff like that on May 6th. No, sorry, May 8th, because that's in like 2 days. But May 8th, so that will be, today's a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. That'll be on Monday for everybody on real time and stuff like that. Anywho. So, it'll include the 8 maps like we talked about. The three from World at War will be Nacht der Untoten, Verrückt, and Shino Numa. And then the ones from Black Ops are going to be Kino der Toten, Shangri-La, Ascension, and Moon. And then the one that will be included from Black Ops 2 will be Origins. So all these maps are great. They're all a lot of fun. I can't wait to see it. And I'm kind of excited about it. So moving on, we had a couple of different kind of somewhat leaks, somewhat kind of teases for Destiny 2. If you got it, there were invitations sent out to people to attend their reveal event that'll be coming up later on this month. I didn't get an actual date on that, but the invitations on them showed it was came with a little Cade figurine that you got if you pre-ordered the game from GameStop, and it on the invitation itself, it said, "Welcome to a world without light." So what could that mean? Could mean that of the trailers we saw that the Traveler being on fire actually has stopped producing light at all. That maybe even the ghosts are gone or something like that. It's pretty interesting to say the least. So what kind of lore implications will that have? Maybe that's why the Cabal were actually fully able to get in and destroy the tower like they did in the trailers and everything like that. So just stay tuned for more information about Destiny 2 later on this month. And then we got some God of War news. The new God of War has been teased to come out this year. A Portuguese retailer actually posted a release date of September 14th. That's when it will be coming out. That's when it will be available for pickup and everything like that. So haven't really gotten any kind of confirmation like that. Expect to see that a little bit later on. Probably during E3 we'll get another trailer of that to come out, and we'll get more confirmation on the God of War on the God of War story. Then another thing that came out, some more news was Halo, the Combat Evolved, the original OG Halo, has been inducted into the World Video Game Hall of Fame, which of course it's deservedly so, because the game completely revolutionized the FPS genre and really kind of brought it all into a whole new world, a whole new realm when it was released. Oh God, what was that? 16 years ago now. So kudos, awesome, great job Bungie for making that such an amazing game back then, and kudos for it getting itself into the World Video Game Hall of Fame. Now the biggest news of the day was Overwatch. So we got a leak yesterday evening after I had already made the video is when I first found out about it, that somebody had posted on some more information about that an event will most likely be coming out around the 1-year anniversary of Overwatch's launching, which is on May 24th. And the leaker on 4chan was talking about was actually detailing Doomfist and detailing what Doomfist was going to be able to do, his abilities, that he's a combination of Tracer and Reinhardt. So what happened today is that on Reddit, in the Overwatch subreddit, a poster that made a username by the name of, what was it? It was Overwatch 1 year leak. So Overwatch 1 year leak was he made one post and it got deleted, but before it got deleted, it was a pretty lengthy one, and people were able to screen cap it and kind of go through the details. They said they were a QA tester for Overwatch, and that they can confirm the previous posters on 4chan, his information about Doomfist coming out. They also confirmed that a new hero named Bria is coming out, but they didn't give a lot of details on it. They said they did confirm Doomfist would be voiced by Terry Crews, so if you're excited as I am to see that, it's going to be a blast. They also detailed that there's another hero in the works, but they couldn't give any further details on it. Then there is an event that is going to be happening May 24th to June 15th to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of Overwatch. It's going to come with 3 new maps and a new game mode. The maps are going to be like a traditional escort map, a 3v3 map like we saw with Eco Point Antarctica that came out in December. And then we're also going to be getting a new map tied to the new game mode. Now, the new game mode is going to be called Dual Escort. It's going to operate very similar to the, what was it called, payload race in Team Fortress 2. Except instead of there being 2 different payloads, you're going to have one singular payload, kind of like a capture the flag / tug of war game where you have to get the payload and push it to your edge of the map. And so that's going to be the new mode coming out. And according to the leaker, the post, there's going to be, they're looking to make this game mode more like a traditional, like a part of the game mode all the time, kind of like Capture the Flag was made back with the Year of the Rooster event. So we're going to see potentially this game mode come and be put onto all the other maps. The 3v3 map is supposed to have a desert setting and supposed to include jump pads and stuff like that to jump around, of course, and to move around. Should be a lot of fun, and I'm pretty excited about it. A couple of extra little things is that that Mercy's res is getting retooled to try and be able to be used on herself, self-res a la Destiny's Warlock and the Sunsinger ability, which would be huge and be not necessarily a game changer, especially depending on its availability and how you use it. If it's only being able to use for Mercy, that would kind of probably be the best balance out. I can't imagine them having it be used for her and everybody else around them, because it would be kind of ridiculous, but I mean, it would be interesting to say the least. So look for that to come to the PTR. Probably the leaker said somewhere around like May 10th even, so pretty soon. We should see that, maybe even next week. They also confirmed that they are working through some UI and HUD changes and a completely revamped play of the game feature, which thank you. That is going to include multicam. If you contributed to the play game in any kind of way, shape, or form, that your cam would be involved with it as well, kind of like a hockey assist, or if you're an assister on it and stuff like that. There's supposedly a new cinematic that's going to be featuring May, a comic featuring both Doomfist and Effie, whatever. And then there's also a PvE mode in the works, probably for an event later on down the road. Maybe it'll end up being permanent. They didn't really confirm whether or not it's going to be a full-on like permanent game mode, but it'll probably be something like we saw in Uprising and Junkenstein's Revenge. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. That's actually so pretty big Overwatch, pretty heavy on the Overwatch news today, because that's just a massive leak. I mean, if this is true, if this all doesn't turn out to just be speculation, it still is pretty accurate, and there's just a wealth of information right there. I highly suggest to check out the link. I'll post it down below, of course, to link back to the screen cap, and it's really fun just to read through it, and I mean, it's just fun to get hyped and get excited for it. And the last thing I want to talk about is kind of a cool story. So a guy was surfing through eBay and found something that was posted there that just said a bunch of Blizzard stuff. So I bought the box and got it. Ended up having a gold disc inside, a CD that ended up saying StarCraft Gold source code or something like that on it. It was the actual source code for the original StarCraft. And after mulling it over, trying to figure out what he was going to do with it, he ended up returning it to Blizzard after they reached out to him. Which, awesome. Kudos to you for doing the right thing and not trying to sell it. And people were talking to him on Reddit, be like, "No, man, you could have sold it. You could have done all this stuff with it." So to reward him, Blizzard basically just has been showering with gifts. They're like, "Hey, here's some VIP tickets to BlizzCon. Here's just a bunch of free stuff. Just awesome. Like, kudos to them, and kudos on they're just basically doing the right thing." And it's so awesome to see, those kind of morals hold up. And it was just a really inspiring story. So that's going to do it for the day. Kind of a light day in news, but, some big things happen. Are you excited to see the Call of Duty, the Zombies thing coming out? Are you excited for the Overwatch? Are you excited about anything? Is there anything I missed? Please let me know. Tell me about it in the comments below. All the links are always going to be down there. And yeah, I'm the Anthem Metal, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm out.